She only got a few subscribers. She need 1,000 subscribers now. You guys can do it this one. I think she got 98 subscribers. Come on now. Hit like, share, subscribe. Hit like, share, subscribe. Come on now. You can do it. You can help off the owner subscribe. But anyhow, we're finna go back to our grave. But don't forget us. This is your Aunt Linda who died on the Titanic. Man, they gave us no lifeline for us. We died on the Titanic. Come on now. Hit like and subscribe. Woo! So y'all know it's about time for Arian to come back out. But check this out over here. Look at this man. This man right here asked Melody could he walk her to the car. Melody refused, and he gets furious. And then you hear these pygmies complaining that Melody is being difficult. Did y'all forget? Do y'all remember that this man have tried to attack this woman? That this man had to have my soul and the other men's in the group hold him back. I think that was that LA trip. And we seen him blast at lunch at Melody plenty of time. His behavior is uncontrollable. Melody know that from the time that she could walk outside with him, just in a split second, he can be enraged, right? He act like a child, and it frightens me. This woman have to protect herself. She don't have to put her life in danger. Y'all don't know what this man might do to her from the time that she leave that room to the time she get out to that parking lot. This man personality could be enraged. Now, he's acting like he's defeated. But she says he's still trying to get with her. And this girl say the same thing. Look, he's still flooding this girl all in her face. He's flooding this lady too, all in her face. He's still disrespecting her with her kids. He got this girl around her kids. He got coleslaw around her kids. He got Sheree around her kids. Let me move on down with this, what Arian say. This by Irvin Bell. As a report about Irvin Bell magazine, Curry said after he was done filming, he was filming with at the Real Housewife of Atlanta. Let me back up, y'all. Host and Whitfield were spotted together filming for the upcoming season of the Real Housewife of Atlanta while attending Aaron Ross' 40th birthday party. Now we can go down. As reported by Irvin Bell, Curry said after he was done filming, he made his way to Curry's home and called and emailed her a dozen times in an alleged attempt to see their son. Curry claims Hoax just want to save face for her, knowing he's with Whitfield and that he continues making advances at her, all the while trying to cover it up by trying to say he come to see their child. Now, she took to Instagram to talk about her recent run-in with Hoax and had the screenshot to prove it. So yes, he doing it to Melody. He asking Melody to come back to him, and he trying to get Coleslaw too at the same time. But he already know that Coleslaw it ain't going nowhere. So this is a pattern of this man. This is a pattern. You're watching Martell Hope interview with Quint Essential. Eric K. Thomas is the interview. Martell Hope said, "This is my city. I put it on the map. I put on the map." Okay, Martell.
Yourself from day one, walking on the sets to where you are right now, about to promo and premiere this fourth season.
I tell you, stepping right into this reality TV. I say I got on TV by default. Melody, she was my wife at the time, and at this time, we're working on our relationship right now too. But she always wanted to be on TV, and that's why I went the extra mile to make sure that we got that meeting with Carlos, and we was doing sizzles and things like that. So I'm on TV by default, but it's has its ups and downs.
Listen, y'all, I'm glad Martell said that because I think his other castmates act like they forgot. They act like they forgot that it was Melody and Martell that pitched this show to Carlos. Let them tell it, it's their show. Stormy is claiming it is her show now. Okay, that's right, Martell. Tell them who pitched this show. You and your wife.
And a lot of challenges and things like that, especially when you're showing the world some of your life, and then they're able to pick and choose what they want to put out there in terms of the blogs and stuff like that, And then two, I have to deal with certain things that's been fabricated, just for blogs to get clicks and things like that. So that's a bit frustrating at times too, though, But I guess when I first stepped up.
Martell, now you want to blame the blogs for what we write. We only write what you put out now. That's all that we write.
The scene. I was a little hesitant in certain areas because, again, I'm not used to this. I've been used to it. But, as the journey has progressed, I've enjoyed a little bit of it. And a lot of growth has taken place because, again, it has been several years. So a lot of growth is taking place, but, it has its challenges though.
Understood. So, we see you are a very passionate father, and sometimes we kind of see the drama play out with like co-parenting, right?
Yeah.
What do you kind of tell your kids, or how do you kind of talk about your family kind of in that space? And do you ever have any like regrets of kind of filming that aspect of it?
When it comes to children, it's a delicate space right there. Anytime you involve your children in a show, whether that's regardless of what, if you can just say this show is going to be specifically about business or anything positive, I love for my children to be a part of it. But when we have to really showcase our lives on TV, I would not want my kids to be a part of it. I regret. You live and you learn.
I hope you mean that, Martell, because you the one that showcased the children. Every chance you get, it's going to be a photo op of you and your children. And I would agree with you and Mel. Keep the children off the TV with all the drama. If it's for business-wise, something that's positive with the children, it's great. But Martell, Melody has never did anything that will put her kids in harm's way. It all has been on you. Now, we've been down this road before with you, Martell. Hopefully, you really mean it. Hopefully, you sincere. But you do seem a lot calmer.
My kids being part of the show at times, I would rather not have them on the show. I think this is an adult show. It's adult driven. And I just feel that, if so, we should just, leave our kids away from the screen at all times. So, and really, that's what's going to take place now. So, the kids won't be filming anymore until they get of age where they can make that decision.
There you have it. Out of Martell's mouth himself. I guess that's been, I don't know if it was what about Judge? I don't know. But he is saying that the children will not be filmed anymore. And I'm sure Melody and him had that talk. Melody had to have that talk with the judge because it was getting out of hand, Martell. We were criticizing Martell on the way we felt like he showed favoritism with little Knox there. But that's a great decision to keep the children off. And Melody had to agree with you guys. But I really do think it's a court order, y'all, because if y'all know Martell don't have no storyline except for his children. So I bet you it was court order, and allegedly Melody probably requested that he do that. So anyway, it's a great decision either way. All right, Martell. And I'm so glad that Martell is reminding the other cast members on the show just whose show that is, just who pitched that show. Because the other castmates, they don't respect Martell or Melody. And Martell, you helped them disrespect the producer of the show. Hopefully this season, you and Melody, we can see more of you in better light. Now, it's always been you, Martell. You always gaslight Melody. You always calling her names, and then you enlist all your castmates to call her stuff like you got a dark soul. That comes from you, Martell. So hopefully you mean it this time. Anyway, you're watching Quintessential, exclusive interview with Martell, host of Love and Marriage Huntsville. Tasha Scott apology. Many people felt like she was not sincere. But one thing I discovered with her apology, I noticed in the comment was the executive producer of Motown. And the gospel music is highly pissed. That's what somebody wrote. And then underneath that, the executive producer E.G. Gaines says Motown Gospel and Capitol need no apology. We good, Latasha. So Mr. Gaines said that you don't need to apologize. We're good. You know, he's looking at her crying. He's looking at her take accountability. But, you know, I didn't think she was sincere. I felt like she was trying to get ahead of something. I felt like the following week that, you know, there was going to be this show with Tasha K was saying that another lady had came forth. So that's what I thought she was trying to get ahead of, because she turned around and said they were in an open marriage. Now, Motown executive might have spoke too soon, because the next day after that apology, we learned that her husband, Rocky, had been stealing again, said he was taking kickbacks. He had already got paid about $10,000. He wanted 20 more, and all Latasha had to do was make sure all four of the escapists there. And he said that his wife knew about it, and his wife was going to make them listen. So we're saying that Motown might have spoke too soon, you guys, because that was before the receipt was dropped on her that they were taking kickbacks, allegedly. So let's just listen to her apology.
I've never not been able to talk about anything, ever. And I don't feel like because of what's going on in this media that we should use this platform to down one another or to try to make each other feel less than. That's not what this is. We're supposed to be.
Now put your mouth, girl, you're being hypocritical because you went on a tour. You went on a tour smashing your sister, trying to make your sister out a liar. You even said that Tamika, the other tiny mama, must have been telling a story also. You didn't say it that way, but you said it never happened. You never got those checks. They never came to your mailbox. And Tiny Mama said that the checks came there. But anyway, you're calling everybody else a liar. You're not taking accountability. And you were the one just kept on talking, Tasha. You just kept talking, won't keep your mouth shut, trying to make everybody feel like Tamika was a liar and that Tamika was crazy and that the group Escape was bullying you and that, you even went on this, on your own little IG, making fun of Candy's voice. She can't sing.
Family, and I want my family back. I don't care about nothing else. And I've always said that I don't care about what people say. It's about what I feel like with my sister, how she feels. And I apologize to you, Tamika, if I didn't hear you. If I didn't hear your voice, I'm sorry. I'm trying my best to make it. I'm trying to weather storms in my own personal life. It's like I'm not trying to negate how y'all's feelings are. It's like I have to still have peace within. I got to be able to understand how to move. I don't have all the answers. Being a big sister, you don't have all the answers.
Just give her the money back, Gary. Give your sister the money back. And also, you guys, right after this apology, this girl went and blocked her sister or changed her number so nobody can even get in contact with her.
Sometimes I make mistakes. I'm human. But with us, we have to resolve this. This cannot dampen or drag us out or make us feel like we don't love each other. We love each other. The love is...
So if she was really sorry, then why don't you call her sister? Why would you change your number where your sister can't get in touch with you and then you tell the public that y'all need to talk it out? How? And even your mother refused to give Tamika the phone number too. Your phone number, because you instructed mama not to even get Tamika your phone number, allegedly.
Never gonna go. Love doesn't just, you can't throw love away. You just can't throw it out the window because something comes on, and you have a hiccup in the road. That's not what this is. I love you with all of my heart. With all of my heart. And when I hear people say, your sister had your back, and we've had each other's backs. I stood up for you the same way you stood up for me. And I won't apologize for that. That's what it is. That's what you're supposed to do. That's how we were raised. That bond can't be broken. Now, right now, we're going through these times, but at the end of the day, when I got my sister and I got my family, I still stand on that. That's that.
Okay, so anyway, that is her apology, right? So what I did was show this to show that this may be some kind of PR, because she wants that Motown. She just dropped that Motown gospel song, and she's with Motown, and the executive was under her live. Yes, he was. He was saying that is good. It was all good, but that was before the kickback came. The kickback, Rocky taking kickback and implement you. You've been with this man for 28 years. You know how your man moves. I can't believe for 28 years you don't know your man ain't shady. American News Network, Sarah Good invented the folding bed.
You didn't know about. Folding cabinet bed. In 1885, Sarah Good became the first black woman to receive a U.S. patent. She moved to Chicago and opened a furniture store. It was there she came up with an industry-changing idea that brought more urban residents with limited space into her store. Here is an invention by a black woman you didn't know about. Folding cabinet bed. In 1885, Sarah Good became the first black woman to receive a U.S. patent. She moved to Chicago and opened a furniture store. It was there she came up with an industry-changing idea that brought more urban residents with limited space into her store.
And there you have it, you guys. This bed is still popular day. You can fold that bed up and you can lay on it. And this we do Black inventors, Miss Sarah Good. She created the folding bed. Black excellent.